good evening everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream, where I'm going to be continuing my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough. Now, for those astute watchers out there who may have noticed, I did stream earlier today, just to test how all this streaming to YouTube stuff works. And I did play quite a lot of the game, way beyond this point. Unfortunately, I noticed after I'd finished the stream and ended the stream that I hadn't actually enabled the game audio. So I've decided to stream it again.
Thank you for taking care of me, dear.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the
Hopefully this time you will have game audio, and you'll have my audio, and the game will run perfectly fine. So yes, we have rolled back a little bit. Again.
While you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
What would you need from me?
What would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Right, okay. Tell me more.
For just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, has eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
Okay, that's just a bit weird. But I suppose I've got to pay my debt, haven't I? So
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Right.
Hey!
Are you tripping over me, or am I tripping? It's you. It's you that's flipping useless. Can you tell me?
What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
Right, okay. So what do you think about
everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters, but this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
And have you heard anything about these Cumans?
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
That's all.
That's all.
Can you teach me to pick locks? I'm guessing you can.
Try unlocking this trunk.
Which I should be able to do. Quite easily. Because I've got a mod installed. Which basically means that once you've reached the correct level, you can automatically pick locks. You haven't got to play the silly mini game thing if you are at the right level, which is pretty good, because unfortunately that mini game is an absolute freaking nightmare, and I have tried that on I've tried it on controller and I've tried it with keyboard and mouse. It's a little bit more, I would say, bearable with keyboard and mouse, but not by much. You know, I find it very difficult to move the mouse in the correct way to keep the pick in the right place as you're rotating the lock. Right, I'm about clearing this place out of all its marigolds and bits and bobs again. Right, I need a shovel. Okay, didn't have to look too far for that. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Might as well pick up some bits and bobs as well while I'm here. Just in case I can find someone to sell it to. There is a trader actually not too far from here. Now I don't want to reveal too much. I must remember not to... Spoilers. Although I've now seen quite a lot more of the game at this point, it's no longer a blind let's play, because obviously I streamed for however many hours earlier, from about 2:30 till just after 6 I streamed. The Tanner, here she is.
God bless.
Right, you're not going to accept anything that's stolen. That's... She's only going to give me 17. I've decided I don't want to sell you anything. Right. So I've got this quest to basically go and dig up this body then and recover the ring. Right, one of the things I'm going to quickly do as well is my quest log. It's going to be a long... Oh, no, that's fine. That one's not. And I'm going to turn off the skinning from the skinny person. Alright, let's have a gulp here. Found right, let's go this way. Okay, we're near civilization then, it would seem. Because somebody's obviously woodland garden. Someone's obviously planted that. Means... where am I going? I want to go this way. Don't I? Because I need to find the place where the bloke was buried, which was near the gallowsy place. And I probably ought to equip some weapons. As well, while I think about it. Because I'm sure, didn't Pashek say that the executioner was a bit of a... it wouldn't take too kindly if he caught me. Sort of thing. Pretty sure that's what he said. Okay, right, now we're in trouble then. This is wormwood. I definitely want to pick up wormwood. If I see wormwood, I'm picking it up. Because it's expensive. It's actually probably the most expensive of the herbs and stuff that you can gather. Each one of the wormwoods is like worth like 1 point something. Right, I'm guessing that's the executioner's place then. That's where he lives. So I perhaps want to give that a bit of a wide berth, don't I? Somewhere around here there's a body. There's a pool of blood. Ah, here we go. Here's the grave. This is what I'm looking for.
Christ wound, what a fucking stink. How long have you been lying here? Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
They're not covering back up. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'll practice some hunting because there's all these sheep, look. Killed all the sheep. I'm a bad man. Killing the sheep. So much lamb though. killed them all. Right, let's put everything away. Right, so now I'm guessing if the ring isn't on the dead body, it's going to be on the executioner, isn't it? He's got a spade too. Or he did have. As I say, he had a spade. He don't know more. He had a spade. Food. Can I drop a piece of lamb? Wish I hadn't picked up so much now. Takes me a lot longer to drop it. Okay, that's them quieted down then. Nothing in here. Bugger off, dogs barking. Hello, he's got a chest. Is it in here? No, it's not.
What? Hey.
Damn it, you.
Is there something you need?
Executioner Herman. Try and get him out of the house.
Miller
Okay.
Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
Okay then. Don't mind me, I'm just going to rob everything else you own. Dead man's ring.
This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a tin penny.
Oh, what? What the hell is Preshek doing? Sending me to retrieve something so rubbish. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to eat from his pot. Right. Better take something of value then, hadn't I? If I'm going to be here all fucking day. Goodbye. When he comes back, he'll have to bury all his dogs, won't he? I believe I missed. And again. Where are my arrows? There's one. There's one. Can I kill the chickens, you reckon, with a... Are you alive there, piggy? You was, but you're not anymore. Ha ha! Is that my arrow? It is. Right. I think we're done here. I think I've done what I've needed to do. And a bit extra, of course. I've managed to kill the executioner's dogs. That's always going to be fun. He ain't going to be happy with me, is he? You just know he's not. That guy, he's going to come... He'll probably come and hunt me down. Won't he? What was over here? Have I been over here? Some marigolds and stuff. There's another dog. I'm not going to shoot that one. He hasn't offended me like the blacksmith. Oh yeah. Oh, this is that belladonna. A good herb. As is the comfrey. And the St. John's wort. Okay, we've got the baths. Oh no, look at his. I think that's the... Don't mind me. I am just hiding from...
What happened to you?
I'm just hiding from that executioner fella. I didn't want him to catch me. Because he knows. He knows. Thing is, I'm gonna have to cook all this meat now, aren't I? And you can only cook it like one piece at a time. It's a little bit concerning. I think. I wouldn't want to have to... Right, here he is, Mr. Preshik. Let me just clean up your yard a bit, mate. There's like stuff all over the place.
Good day
Right.
to you.
Good day to you, sir.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
That could be useful.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right, let's see what we can do about that.
5 bandages. Couple of bludgeons. 4 hide, brace. Belt hat. Coif. Horsehide. Old shirt. Couple of red deer hides, some sheepskin. What else have you got? Spirits, 2 of them. A beggar's tunic. What have you got? Got a dagger. Book, a treasure map. And I don't need to worry too much about the lockpicks at the minute.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, so.
I want 250.
Are we agreed?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal. Finally,
230.
reasonable sum.
Got him. Right. He wants me to take the thing. But what I want to do, go in here. Orc. Oh, I see. So it will cook quite a stack. So I can cook all this. Cooked meat is very good. There we go. I'm not going to quite be able to do it. So if you do have a large enough amount, it will cook a stack load. But not... Oh, what time is it? Too late. My nourishment's fairly high, my energy's quite low. So, I'm gonna... Hold on a minute. I'm gonna have a quick look at my repairing. I need to do those. Don't have enough. Oh, I was able to do that. Right, tell you what. Sleep and save. And we're going to go to... Nice long kip. Get all our energy back. I want to continue having the conversation with Proshek, actually, because he was going to tell me some other important stuff, wasn't he? Alright, so he's not in bed, which must mean he's out here somewhere. I'll wash. Where is he? Freezer's there. Ah, he's there, look. He's hiding. He's hiding from me.
How may
Why are you hiding?
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sasa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow.
So W's are pronounced as V's in this world. Right, gotta remember that.
He's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. The slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this
Wolfram
Simon
Pruder.
An odd one he is. A loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Committed then.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Okay. Oh. Training.
Here
Lockpicking.
you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Let's
Isn't that
haggle.
quite a lot? Agree?
Well, a little more, and we'll call it a deal. Agreed. Now listen up.
So he's taught me a little bit more about lockpicking. Come here. Will you teach me to pickpocket?
Would you
Oh my
teach me
god.
something about the milling craft?
I can learn
Like
how
how
to
to get
pickpocket.
things out of strangers' purses into your own.
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen.
Okay. Now I've got to remember. Now, what's my nourishment at? 91. Drop that, it's rotten. Drop that, it's rotten. Drop that, it's rotten. Boiled carrots are nearly rotten. How are they so, like, already, like, in such bad state? Where's he off to? Sorry, I'm littering all over your front garden. Sorry about that. Right. So you're going to teach me how to pickpocket, are you?
Henry,
How does this
I'm glad
work,
you
then?
came.
How does this work then?
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
Picking pockets is no joking matter. If you're caught with your fingers in someone else's purse, either by the victim or by a witness, they'll raise the alarm and you'll be pursued as a thief. In order to rob someone successfully, you first have to sneak up on them unnoticed and then by holding A to begin pickpocketing. The first step is to grope around inside the purse by holding A. That's not easy, especially if your victim is on the move. The longer you can grope, the more time you will then have to select what you want. So in order to then steal, you have to exceed the minimum time for groping, which you will recognise by the background of the rows changing colour from red to green. Okay. The amount of time you have left for the second stage of stealing is shown by the number in the middle of the rosette. Keep a close eye on the colour of the rosette. When it's light green, your victim has no chance of catching you. But as it starts to get darker and turn red, your chances of getting caught in the act increase. Okay, so here you've dipped your hand into someone's purse and you have to get it out with the loot before the time is up and you're caught. If you're an experienced pickpocket and expert on items, you fully learn the item expert perk. You can also see the properties of the stolen item. And the item you've just stolen, the place where you are stealing, the time that remains before you're caught. You determine how long it is by the time you spent groping. Here is some items that you have groped out. You can find out what it is using A. Then by pressing A again, you can steal it. Okay. Right, so I've got to sneak up behind you. And I've got to press. I've got to search through your purse by holding the button. And the longer it's green, the more time I've got then to steal the item. So he's going to be fairly generous, I'm thinking.
That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
Can I have another go at that?
I'd like to try pickpocketing again.
As you wish. I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you. First, you have... Once you've found some... Try stealing my...
So we sneak up behind you. We start groping you. He likes being groped, this man. He likes being groped. this is definitely something I think. You know what? I'm not even going to bother. That works better on. Again, it's one of those mini games that seems to work better with keyboard and mouse. Purely and simply because when you get to that actual like stealing stage,
so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
when you move your controller,
You're welcome.
it doesn't move as quick. Whereas obviously with the mouse, you can just point straight at the item you want to reveal and steal. So I think pickpocketing with the
I'd like to try pickpocketing again.
I'm gonna have a quick go
As you wish.
with the mouse and keyboard.
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
Right, so I'm going to go behind you. How do I crouch? So I'm going to pickpocket. I don't actually have to sneak up. I don't actually have to be crouched. I can just be on my feet sort of thing. Let's go for about 25 seconds again. And then it... Okay. Okay, so it doesn't control with the mouse, it controls with the keyboard. So I guess it's about the same. In fact, it's probably easier to do with the controller. That's the opposite of lockpicking.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
Let me just check. So crouch, yeah, crouch is C on the keyboard. We got any perks? No. Skills. No. But what I am going to do, because I'm level 5.
Will you teach me how to pickpocket better?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Let's
Isn't
haggle.
that quite a lot. Is this enough?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it. Agreed. Now listen up.
So you can teach me a little bit more about pickpocketing. Can you now teach me more about lockpicking?
I hear
Because
you're
I'm at
able
that.
to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
So I've done the beginner training.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you.
What you want this time? 180?
Isn't that quite a lot?
I ain't paying you 180, mate.
Is this enough?
That's not enough. Agreed. Now listen up.
Wow, that was a lot. Right. Before I go and deliver the key, I'm going to have a run. The bath house, the wenches. And I'm going to sell them all that cooked food. Because I reckon they will have a lot of money. Where are they? You're the proprietor. Right, you've only got 100. Wow. And you've got all these potions and stuff. I want to get the
Can we
100
do
out.
something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
I want at least the 100.
Alright, so?
Good. Right. Right, don't I have a skill? I've got lockpicking. I'll learn the broken lockpick one first. I think that's more important. Pickpocketing. Comrade. I should have got... maybe I should have gone... corpses. Trouble is, I don't think I'm going to make that many corpses, am I? Really, when you think about it. Henry killing people at this stage in the game, probably not going to happen. Anyway, the miller says we've got to run to the fella. Especially as I don't happen to have, at this point in time, a horse. I wonder if he can train me. Well, this guy that I'm going to, I wonder if when I've been to see him, if he would, you know, do the whole, allow me to level up my lockpicking and pickpocketing, or whether he'll let me have something else. He might train me in something completely different. Be surprised if he's supposed to be like a miller. I'm surprised if he doesn't teach me in the ways of the light fingered discounting. Let's take some marigolds. I've discovered an interesting site. Joseph. Is there something round here then? There are dogs barking. Let me just have a quick look about. Probably shouldn't do this. Discovered Rattay Woods. Start digging. I've looted that. And not take your flutes off you. I wonder whose grave that was then. Don't know. Is that Joseph's? Ow! Hurt my foot. You're not bleeding, so I can't heal myself if I'm not bleeding. Oh, that's a bit rubbish then, isn't it? What did I get from Joseph then? I obviously didn't get anything useful. No, is the answer. Now, of course, for those who are unfamiliar with this game, I've obviously suffered injuries to my legs having fallen down that cliff. Your health doesn't regenerate over time, nor does it regenerate by eating food. The only way to regenerate your health is to either see like a doctor person or the bathhouse wenches, or have a night's sleep, and that will allow you to heal up. Apart from that, there is no other way to level up your stats, heal yourself, unless you've got potions and stuff later on. Who are you? You're a villager. You're a villager. You don't want to go on that door. We have a sneak in here. Very hard, so I'm not stealing that. Sorry.
What in the...
They may have seen me.
Jesus Christ,
But they
be
weren't
praised.
bothered. I was supposed to deliver this ring
Minor
to
Peshet
you.
from Rattay sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
My precious,
Useless fucking
my
book.
precious was in Henry's
You must
pocket.
be Henry, right?
Peshek told
That
me.
was my very bad Gollum impression.
Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it?
That ring was
Peshek said it was
precious.
important to you.
Precious,
Like I
this
said,
ring.
it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if
My
you got the
precious.
balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the
What
trade
else has
with
he
a
got
nice
in
little
his
wild
pockets,
goose
Sid?
chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have
Could
a
at least
few
look at
jobs
me
for
when I'm talking to you.
I'd
Oh,
like
you're
going to
teach me
how
to be
better at
better
stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like
beginner.
to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't
Hang on.
that quite a lot? Since it's you,
That's not enough. Agreed. Now listen up.
Got him down quite a bit, didn't I? Got him down quite a bit. Right. Talk.
What
How
am I
can
to
I-
do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Cool.
I've
In
got
that
some
case,
goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
he's got quite a bit of money, this fella. I'm going to sell you the bow, because I don't need to. I'm going to sell you a few of them as well, because I'm bound to pick up more. Chickens ain't gonna last. $236 gold. Do you know what? I'd rather have the book.
Did I tell you about my wife's lace making?
No, I didn't know she did that.
She only started not long ago. Always in the evening while there's still a bit of light. She sits down and gets on with it. And she's quite deft at it by now.
Okay, he's not put it in there this time.
You're right there. Anyway, I showed a couple of pieces she made last time to old...
Where's he putting it?
The one I buy goods from.
Ah, he's putting it in, he's putting the loot.
Take them, and how much do I want for them?
He's putting the loot in the hard chest, isn't he? Right, let's go for the mill. Let's fast travel to the mill. Save me walking all that way. So matey taught me out. He's got more money actually. He's got quite a bit. So I ought to maybe sell him some stuff. Hey, Miller man.
God save you.
You've an honest
Sad.
trade. How come you got mixed up in crime?
Evil times. The harvest failed, and there was no grain to mill, and a child to feed on top of it all. I had no choice. And meanwhile, the lords in the castle and the monks in the monastery stuffed their craws to bursting. Where's the justice in that?
So you took justice into your own hands, is that it? And now you take whatever you need?
Pull your head out your arse, Henry, and take a good look around you. Wars come and go, but nothing really changes. It's the poor that do the dying, and the nobles who reap the rewards. We have to survive somehow, so why concern ourselves with morals?
I suppose.
Would you happen to have any work for me?
Of course I would. And, surprise, surprise, it's another ring.
Like last
Another
time?
ring.
Properly done this time. Proper hard work. And who else to set the task to than
He looks a
you?
bit like Michael
The
Caine,
ring
doesn't he?
leader, so to speak. The thing is, one of the rich townsmen left his ring behind the last time he went to the
From
baths.
Educating Rita.
Too drunk to see it, no doubt. Now he wants it back.
Is it
And bath
Educating
in
Rita? I think it was
nine years
Educating Rita.
Why not turn to the bailiff?
I ought to know. I
Why
did that
not?
book for GCSE, but that
Because
was
he doesn't want anyone to know about his bathhouse
18
visits.
years ago.
And the girls in the baths are wary of selling the ring in case the bailiff does start looking for it after all. So we'll make life easier for them. What do you say?
Consider
Yeah.
it done. Provided I get something out of it.
Don't worry. You won't be left short. The ring's hidden in the chest in the bathhouse madam's chambers. Come right back with it once you have it.
Right, so I've got to go steal now from the bathhouse wenches. Right, okay. Tell you what, who won't come back yet. Old Mr. Executioner, man. Has he? He's probably in his ass crying because his dogs are dead. Why are my dogs dead? Why are my pigs dead? Why is everything dead? Oh, because I shot him with arrows. You brought it on yourself, mate. You robbed that corpse, didn't you? He looted it first. He's a grave robber or corpse robber. I was just dealing out some justice. Marigolds. New perk in herbalism. New level. Not a new perk. Ain't got a new perk yet. Fortunately. There's some wormwood. That's good. That's expensive. So we've got to go into here. Oh no! Rubbish.
What in God's name is he up to?
One thing I ain't up to. Oh, look at all this. So we've got a very hard one there. I'm not going to be picking that today. Oh, come on. I need to fix that. That's a glitch. I saw it on another YouTuber's Let's Play.
What What in the...
Of course, I'm not supposed to... I'm not supposed to be in there. Very easy. Tap that. And what we'll do is we'll open the door. And we'll walk outside having not been seen. Oh there. Zedina. Okay, she's got no important, no real dialogue of any description. Some dice, apparently. Anybody back? Check first of all. Always gotta have a check. To new level in stealth. There we go. I looted everything. Let's head back to the old miller. Now we've got these fetch quests on the way. Well and truly, he's got us on the old fetch quests. Brishik! All he does is move the bag backwards and forwards.
I have that ring for you.
I have that ring for you.
They'll be hopping mad at the baths once they find out. Here's your reward, and don't turn it all into drink.
Right, sell
I've got
stolen
some
goods.
here whose owners might miss them.
All right, let's see what we can do about that.
Another 2 bandages. 4 bludgeons. Brown nose. Cheese. Cobwebs. Dog skin. I make quite a bit of money out of this fella this time. He'll drink the mead. I know he will. Right, what have you got? Close the deal. That's fine. A whole bunch of stuff, none of which is stolen. Might as well stash all this stuff in there. My dandelions, we're going to stash them. Comfreys, we're going to stash. Chamomile, stash. Everything's being stashed. Good. Right, I'm going to quickly go... Oh, no. He's got another job for me, hasn't he? What do you want this time?
Any chance of some more work for me?
For you, always. A friend of mine asked me to help him get back some disputed land from his neighbor.
And you've become an officer of the law, is that it?
A likely turn of events. No, I'm pleased to say this is good old-fashioned stealing. There's a deed of sale for that land, not quite in his favor, so it would be a fine thing if it went missing.
Very well. Where do I need to liberate it from?
From the bailiff himself. Ha! You should see the face you're pulling. I never said it would be easy. The deed is supposed to be at the rat house somewhere, on the table among the other parchments. You'll need to sneak in and then find it.
I'll manage somehow.
That I don't doubt. And you needn't doubt your reward.
Okay. Teresa. Teresa, I'm trying to talk to you.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good.
Very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
She's a bit mucky. I'd like to know...
So,
how did you
like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
How are the Scouts folk getting on?
Take her outside and dunk her
They're
in the
alive,
trough.
That's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... you know.
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... Well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
Okay.
That's all.
That's all for the conversation on Rattay. Let's talk about Skellets.
I'd like to ask a few questions about Skellets. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
How did you get me away from Skellets?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon, and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here.
Yeah, because they stole my horse. Bandits.
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibishek with him. It won't be safe in Skellets for a while yet.
Why would Zibishek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. It doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those humans, they call them, when the humans came, Zibishek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard. Where's the sword?
What happened to my sword?
You had a sword?
My sword.
It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzik.
Sure, horse rustling is still a hanging offence, even in them days.
Just to be thankful you're still alive.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Rattay, and some of the Rattay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
What happened to Sir Radzik?
What about Sir Radzik?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Rattay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzik, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from the Cummins?
How did you get away from those Cumans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone, and kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he...
So I did save her. Oh, excellent.
My brother was
my
dead,
good deed.
But I owe my life.
I wasn't lying when I talked to the lady in Traunberg or whatever it's called. Right, enough about Skalitz.
Let's leave it be.
Do you fancy going for a little walk?
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
No, because you could do with a bath. There's a bathhouse up the road, Teresa. You know? Right, so what are my quests? Let's have a look then. So I've got to go to Perkstein to see Sir Radzik. I've got to steal some documents. You know what I forgot to do? When I was in that other place with that other miller, I forgot to I forgot to see if he had any more work for me. If he had any jobs. Right, I'm going to sell you some hides and things. Done. Got some more money. Right, let's go. And see Sir Radzik. I'm alright, I'm doing alright at the moment, reputation wise, so should be alright, should be good. I could go see, trying to figure out, so this is going to be in, there must be lots of traders and stuff in here. I'm guessing. You've discovered a fast travel point. Excellent.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Excellent.
I'm from Skalitz, good folk. The land's still full of ruffians, and I know your neighbor. Besides,
Right, so
I've lost everything. My
Radzig's over here somewhere. Lockpick very easy. Open. Hello, Peg. That must be Sir Radzig's horse. What have you got in here? Another pig. Wheel piggy. And in this door? Chickens. How quaint. Oh. Cutscene triggered.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul. It is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal, so you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I'm going to see Sir Radzig.
Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Good luck. Meanwhile, let me have a quick snoop. Shame I can't close the doors. Because I'm guessing they will most definitely hear me lockpicking. What have we got over here? Oh, don't go into private areas. Where's the gate? Problem, you see, if you go into private areas, you tend to get crime penalties. I definitely don't want any crime or penalties. Don't mind me. Just visiting Sir Radzig.
Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Birkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzik, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown.
Wenceslas. That's how you pronounce it. I keep mispronouncing the name.
I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their
It's Luke Gallo.
It wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too.
He looks a bit like Littlefinger, doesn't he, Radzig?
Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Oh,
Be
shut
quiet,
up.
Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned,
Hey, I like that guy.
Maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left
That's
to
it.
bury, that
Pick on the
plump
friar.
carcass of yours would be
Pick
quite
on the
a feast
religious
for the
nutter.
wolves
They
and
deserve
crows.
it.
And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir.
I could probably
Please,
beat
take
him
me
at
into your
dice.
service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent
I like
events
that.
have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Okay, so I've got to go report to Luke Gallows, sorry, Captain Bernard, and begin my training. Enter service for Sir Radzig. I stole all that stuff and I'm not bothered. Trouble is, do I really want to go see the bloke fella? Oh, look who it is.
What do you want here?
Come on up and buy.
The Smith. Artisan.
My respects to you.
No, he doesn't want to talk. Don't get caught breaking in a trespass.
My home, my family, my livelihood. Be merciful.
Hello.
God be with you.
Got 7 stolen torches. Let's talk repairs.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, we can try it.
I definitely don't want to pay you 45 quid.
What about this?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Good, he repaired my stuff. Trader.
What are you looking?
Trader. Don't
Good day
walk
to
away
you.
from me.
What do you need?
When I'm talking to you. Oh, I've got 18 apples I don't need. 4 beetroots. 6 loaves of bread. A broken arrow. Definitely of no use to me. I've got 10 carrots. Couple of horseradishes. Some onions. 11 pretzels. Radish. 2 spades. Bunch of torches. And what I want to buy from you is an idea. Whoa! You know what? I don't think I'm going to bother. Just going to take what I can. Who are you? You're Milan. You're a quest giver.
Coffee with you.
You fight for
Are
coin.
you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
Why silver?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labour. But you've got coin.
What are the rules?
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse of runs loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. Hey, you'll forfeit your wager for that, got it?
Alright, let's fight then, if you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating 2 other regular brawlers. Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet.
Okay.
Rolls and pretzels, garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up.
You're an armor smith.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What do you repair? Nothing, apparently. What about you?
Good day to you.
No, you don't repair what I want either. You're a trader. All you want to do is trade.
Good health to you.
About repairs. Got nothing to repair, apparently. Oh, this is a bit frustrating, isn't it? Hello, Mr. Bailiff.
God be with you.
Who can teach me to read?
Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
That's a lot. That's hard. I'll be back. Do that lockpicky thing later. Right. Hello?
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
Oh, you're the one that...
To be honest, I'm still not really feeling myself.
Oh, get on with you. You have a good, strong frame that can take a beating, so be a man.
Okay, I'll be a man.
About that debt.
Pay him
Here you
50.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honour. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's talk trade. And let me sell you all my stuff. I've managed to loot. Is that it? Didn't pick any other plants. Right. So there's a potion shop somewhere around here.
Mushrooms and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
No, that's not it.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
These are two different shops. I don't get it then. Where is the... There's the tailor.
Good people, come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread, and pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
I've lost everything. Family, my livelihood. Be merciful.
A butcher? Mustn't go in there.
Something you're looking for here?
Yeah, I'm looking for the butcher. Where's the butcher? There he is. Hey, come back.
Lost something here?
I want to talk to the butcher, but he's being an ass.
Hmm?
Where's he bloody going? Oh, I'm just going to dip my head in this water trough for a minute then while I wait for the butcher to decide where he's actually going to freaking be. So I can have a conversation with him. There he goes. Butcher.
Good day to you. What do you need?
And you don't do any training. Oh, I thought he might have taught me how to like slice and dice, you know, animals and stuff. Well, apparently there's some bit places I've not discovered a trader. Discovered a grocer. Discovered a baker. Just need a candlestick maker now, then. Got the butcher and baker. Where's the candlestick maker? Let me get some more neckles. Got it. Got a tavern. Apparently I can open that. You was playing dice. Oh yeah. Hello, Mr. Townsman.
Good day to you.
Would you like to play some dice?
Care to try your hand at dice?
I'm going to play you for £2. How's that sound? That's got to be the fastest game of dice ever. Bye-bye, mate.
God be with you.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
I've got other things on my mind.
Okay. Why are you not happy with me? Have I done something to offend the ratty people?
Got it for you right here.
Huntsman. Oh, huntsman. You're a huntsman.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Any work for me here by any chance?
That depends. How's your hearing?
What?
I said, how's your hearing?
It's perfectly fine. You don't have to scream at me. I mean, why are you asking?
Because there is this one little job going, but I need someone who knows the area well and has good ears.
Good ears?
I ought to be able to handle that.
Fine. So here's the problem. My friend is a birder, and he left a few rare nightingales with me for safekeeping. They're good to trade. Rich gentlemen hang them caged up in their chambers. It keeps their wives from fretting when they're off drinking and wenching.
I see.
The trouble is the nightingales are gone. I don't know how, but the birds have flown.
Hang on, surely you're not asking me to go flapping around looking for birds?
Not exactly. Luckily, their wings are clipped, so they won't be far, and the watchman in the tower told me they headed off toward Vranik. I have traps prepared. It should be easy enough to catch them in those.
Fine.
Vranik.
But how will I know where to put the traps?
I hear they like pine woods, and there's a pine-covered hill just before Vranik.
Right. A bloody great wood.
That's just why you need to listen out. Nightingales have a distinctive song. When you hear it close by, you set a trap on the spot. They kept twittering away the whole time they were here, so I can remember the tunes. I'll sing them to you.
I can't wait.
It went something like this.
Henry's a little bit sarcastic at times, isn't he?
What? People keep birds like that in their houses? It's like the sound a cat makes when you pull it by the tail.
You know how it is. The gentry's got all manner of odd tastes. The question is, can you remember it?
Yes, I'll remember.
Right, here are the traps. Don't forget, once you hear a nightingale, set a trap nearby. He ought to be caught in it after a while.
I'll do that.
Right. Have you got... hunting arrows, 30. What have I got? Yeah, have some pancakes and some wine and some mead. Right, so I've got some arrows. Right, I need to buy a bow then. They're a lot of money. I'm going to sell you all my arrows. And then I'm going to buy all your better long distance arrows. Damn, that fella cleaned me out.
I'd like you to show me some hunting tricks.
Certainly.
I'd like
Let's
to
do the
practice
beginning.
basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Almost.
Sorry, but I'm not going to teach you for that price.
Fine. Damn. Spent all my money. Do with some armory stuff.
Stop! I need to search you. Be quick about it.
Why?
Such are my orders.
Do I look like someone you need to search?
Don't get all high and mighty with me. You're just making it harder on yourself.
As you wish.
This is stolen, damn it! And this too! You can leave that right here and be glad that's the end of it. Now you can enter.
Oh, he didn't. I don't believe it. He took my stuff. Oh, he took all my stolen stuff. Are you the cobbler, by any chance?
God be with you.
Repairs. Thank you, Mr. Cobbler, for fixing my shoes. I can't believe it. Hold on a minute. No, 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 no. That's alright. I hadn't done the quest yet. I thought for a minute I thought I was getting a bit ahead of myself.
Help me, people, please. I'm from Scarlet and I lost everything I had. God bless.
I've lost everything.
Is it too late to do me training with Sir Bernard? Captain Bernard? So there's a cross. It is. I think I'm going up here though, aren't I? Talk to Captain Bernard. Yeah, Captain Bernard.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Basic training.
There's nothing I can do for you here. Come when I'm at the combat arena.
Very well, sir. Can I ask, what kind of a lord is Sir Hannah?
So I'm too late.
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time making merry, but he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Till Sigismund came and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life here.
What will become of the Skalitz refugees?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself. I hope things can settle down quick and you lot can clear off.
Herkstein is a fine
Herkstein is
castle.
a fine castle.
It'll be even finer once you all clear out and I can move back into my chambers.
Who are those soldiers of
Do
Sigismund?
you know who those soldiers of Sigismund's are, Captain?
They call them Cumans or Kipchaks. Our lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. They're herdsmen and excellent horsemen, and barbarians, too, for all that they claim they've turned to Christ.
Thanks. That is all.
That's all I wanted to know.
So Captain Robard's going to bugger off then, basically. Get some chamomile. White bushes, plant things in here too. Wormwood. More wormwood. Lots of it. I'm just looting some stuff. Please ignore me, whoever lives here. At least I've got some other stuff to sell. Can't use that door. Right. I guess we best go back to the mill. There's not a lot else I can do this evening. Nice to see Teresa outside. Sweeping. Well, let's have a quick look in my chest. What have I got? Like that. Right, what I shall do... take off my foot wraps. Right, let's get up nice and early. Start. I'm going to see Preshek, see if he will buy any stolen goods from me. Oh look, there's Teresa. Bless her, she's asleep. Preshek.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
I think that's just damaged. I don't think it's actually stolen, is it? Let's have a look again. Is it stolen? No, it's not. Wrong button. We're going to Rattay. I'm going to sell some stuff. Try and get some money together.
Be merciful. What am I to do? A poor wretch whose home is burnt to
The rooms for your house, the rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and...
He's a swordsmith.
What else you, sir?
Have a bludgeon. There you go. Armor Smith. That was close. They're not open for business yet. You are.
Good day to you. What do you need?
They're not offering me a lot. Hmm. They'll offer me a bit more for the hides and stuff, won't they?
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
So frustrating. And all this stuff on me that I want to sell. You're going to sell me stuff, aren't you? Yeah, have a blue scarf. Have a red scarf. Not getting a lot of money.
Everything for the house, garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
Okay, those are the dungeons. What's he got on him?
Back trouble?
Oh.
What was that? What are you up to here? Get out of here or I'll call the guards on you.
Yeah. Right. I'm okay. I'm not breaking any law. Didn't realise there was people up here. Yeah, it's all right. Right, I'm gonna need a bit of nourishment. Something to eat stolen goods. Right, she's buggering it off. Does that mean the fella's cleared off too? She's got anything on her, do you reckon? Soon find out. Oh, she don't wake up while I'm pickpocketing her. Run!
No business here. Ayla must be up in there, sure. No! Why are they not open?
Handy implements and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Are they like not open on a bloody Sunday or whatever? Ah, he's up in there. Talk.
Good health to you.
Two of them. Right, I'm gonna get What leg? Oh, I'm not wearing any legs now. I've sold my leggings. Apparently. You got any leggings? I'm in desperate need of some leggings now. See, didn't even bother haggling with you. Right. I can wear a leather jerkin. I'm going to have to put tight bloody olive hose on now. I'm going to have to wear tight trousers. I might as well sell that. It's not got any armour.
Bread, fresh bread, bread, rolls, buns and pretzels for you.
The tailor's up in yet? Yay! Raider.
God bless.
Do you do hose trousers? Fashionable green hose. Your padded coif. Tight blue hose. What is they want so much bloody money? No, I've got nothing. Not got nothing for you now. Right, I need to go talk to the hunter again.
A sight to behold indeed.
Because I do want my training.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'd like you to show me some hunting tricks.
Certainly.
Let's have beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? Since it's you.
You won't convince me with that. Agreed. Now listen up.
So, got it quite cheap in the end. Climbing up the ladder. Think he's got anything for me to loot. Not that I really should be stealing from the guy who's just paid me a handsome sum of money. Or that he's just giving me training, should I say. Right. Can I use the water? Oh, it's not water. You have water anywhere? Yes, you do. Thank you, sir. Very nice of you. Good fellow. And I've discovered the blacksmith, apparently. Here he is. Hello, Mr. Blacksmith. And I discovered an archery range. Really? No. That's a lot of bandages. We're selling 13 of them. Here, have a bludgeon. I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else you're going to buy, mate. There we go, I got a bit of money. Oh, leveled up. Main level. Let's take that. I've got a skill somewhere. No, I haven't. No, this is the combat zone. Is it? Don't see a lot of combat going on. Where's old Captain Tryhard then? I've come for my sword lesson, Captain.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need training.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik sent.
That'll be me.
That's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Good idea.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself.
Okie dokie.
So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. And keep moving.
Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Good. Nice. Well. Nice. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Very good. Very good.
Oh, my stamina's gone a bit.
Sudden visitation by the Holy Spirit? Not bad.
Aha!
Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. Wrong! All right. Very. That. Very good. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Good.
Ow.
See, I'm...
Stop hitting me. Ow.
Ah, good hit. Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work.
Wasn't very good at that, was I?
But you have the basics.
I don't think.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. No. Very. What? No. Well done. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. Ow. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Ow.
Not bad. Not bad.
Ow.
Ah, that's it.
There we go.
All right. Well done. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Ah, that's it.
Ow.
Not bad. Well done. Not bad.
Got him.
Very good. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Captain Bernard. Wait a while, Henry.
He was going to town on me then. He was wailing on me.
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, Blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, Blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Why don't you friggin' shove off?
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
Alright, smart
All right, try
arse.
it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. That the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. Wrong, damn it! Nice. Ah, that's it.
Aha!
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Not bad. Not bad.
Can't get me.
That's it. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Well done. Very good. Ah, that's it. All right.
Got ya.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Archery? Hey? That's fine. Can I just level up my stats first of all? Because I gained a point in strength. Oh, yes. We'll take some of that. Skills. No, didn't get any skills in sword. Okay. I felt I deserved some points in sword. was doing really well there, Captain Bernard. Wasn't I? I was doing so much better with my sword work. You make a soldier out of me yet, you will, Captain Bernard. I'll just pick up some sage while I'm here, Captain Bernard. Because you never know when you might need it. No, you're going to stop the guards from searching me every 5 minutes. You know? It's a bit unfair when they keep taking my loot off me.
Have pity on me, a poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
I'm going to do some archery training now. I'm good with a bow. I think. Come on, Captain Bernard. Oh no, Rich Boy's going to be in here though, isn't he? Oh, he's going to make fun of me if I'm rubbish. Don't need him making his snidey little Rich Boy comments. Do you? You don't need it.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now
Here he
concentrate.
goes.
A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got 2 bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string
doing it,
slide out of
boss
your
man.
fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
I'm doing so well, Mr. Captain Man. They were all bullseyes, Mr. Captain Man.
That's it then. I don't like to say it, but it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith's boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Well, of course I can beat you.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Coin.
Good. Then let's get to it.
I get to go bow hunting with the Mr. Coupon. think I won.
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy?
I
think
whooped
you
you.
owe me a little
That's why I'm
payback.
grinning.
How
I
about a
whooped your
sword
ass.
fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanish has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, Blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Yeah, let's. Let me crack him in the head a few times with a sword.
Bring it on! Oh dear, did that hurt?
Oh.
Are you going to cry now? Fucker!
Come on, then.
Had enough.
Come on. Back away.
You'll get what for?
Got him.
Well,
Got him.
You got the better of me this time, Blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Oh, you're bound to say that because you got your ass whooped. Na 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 na. You like that, don't you, Captain Bernard? Captain Bernard.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
I hope he has.
Watch it, boy. A few of my men have won fights against him before and never had a problem. But you could be the first. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right,
The rat house. Alright, gotta go to the rat house. I put a whooping on old freaking nobility. Nobility boy. Might have had the finest tuition in the world, but alas, wasn't good enough to beat old Henry. Old Henry the blacksmith's son. Put a whooping on him. Do I get any perks for that? I've got sword skills. A blunt strike. Didn't get anything else, did I? No. Oh well. I tried my best. You're not stopping me. Not today.
Aye, I'll be back in 2 shakes.
Nobody wants to play dice. That's a shame. No one wants to play dice there neither. There's a fella over here who wants to play dice. Hello. Could I get another great victory?
I've got a bit of coin today. What better way to use it than a game of dice?
Yeah. I did really well in that first game, didn't I? What have I done this time? Got a 1 and a 5, so I'm going to score that. Not quite as good as the first game where I won in pretty much the first throw.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Right away.
I'm not going to risk it. I need 7 on. Oh, come off it.
Should I? Shouldn't I?
He's cheating. This
No,
fella's
I
got to be
daren't.
cheating. This fella's got to be cheating.
We'll see.
Who's going to win? Damn.
That's it.
Damn.
We'll see.
Damn.
Finished.
I need 400. I won! You suck. You tavern wenches suck. So I've got to talk to the bailiff now then.
Get it before it goes brown. Flour, eggs, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit and you'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
Crap. I want to be through here, don't I? Hello, bailiff.
God be with you.
Join the bailiff's
I'm
service.
to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, Bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have.
Yes.
He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the Watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, Bailiff.
Yes, Bailiff. Thank you, Bailiff. Thank you, Bailiff. Now I know I stole from the wench. Perhaps I didn't. I could have sworn I had a key. Could have sworn I had the key.
Fresh bread, come and get it. Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
Right, so we're going to the armourer. I do believe he's up here. Get my gear on. Hello there.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all?
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Okay. It's a little bit better than mine. That's an 8. That's only a 5. Weapons. Best equip a bludgeon. Take the shield off now. Hunting arrows. Where's my bow? Capon's bow's 54. But it's worth a bit more money. So, yeah. Don't worry, I'll be back one day as well. let's go see what we can find. Find to do. There's a couple of people to beat up, isn't there? If I recall right. New herbalism perk available. I'm going to take botanist because I like the idea of my herbs selling for more money. I like the idea of getting rich. Right, who might you be? You're Stephen.
My respects to you.
How does life in Rat Eye suit you?
And them ratty folk would rather drive us out of here. They won't give us no work, and they won't let us beg. So what are we supposed to do? Fucking war.
What actually happened in Skalitz?
They say Sigismund is at war with the Czech lords and abducted the king. And our lord sides with Wenceslas.
Wenceslas?
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me until I beat you.
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me. What do you say?
Here you are. I'll take your dagger from you. I'll let you keep everything else. How's that sound? That sound like a good plan? Right, I'm going to go back to Pashek. Because I've got that deed. Haven't I? Where are you? There you are. Hey, good sir.
Greetings.
I have that stolen parchment
I have
for
the
you.
stolen parchment for you.
Ha ha! Good work. And I have a few groschen for you in exchange.
Right, sell
I've
stolen
got some
goods.
goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Sell 5 bandages. Book of poetry. Dagger. Side. What isn't stolen? I gave him something that wasn't, which is that one. Right. I'm going to end up cleaning him out here. 8 bludgeons.
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try it.
Right.
Alright, so?
Took all his money. Got another job for me?
Once again, I'm out of paid work.
I can help you there. But once you find out what I have in mind, you may want to reconsider.
I see. Am I to free the king from imprisonment, or steal Sir Divish's finest steed? Pray, do tell.
You know what? You're not that far off the mark. Sir Hanush has in his possession a certain beautifully illuminated volume. Not that he knows how to read, mind. He got it as a gift from someone. But it's not much use to him. I can think of a better use for it.
Don't tell me that you can read.
Ha! Never let it be said I'd waste my time on such trifles. But I do have a buyer ready, and as you can imagine, a book like that, decorated with pure gold, will cost him dear.
Where will I find this book?
Trust your reward will be generous. Where will I find this book?
Have I ever let you down? Fear not, Hal. This time you'll be getting more than usual. Because of the extra risk, stealing from your own liege lord. If they catch you, we've never met, understood? You'll find the book right there in Hanush's chambers at the castle. It won't be easy to get in, but I'm confident you'll figure it out. Best of luck.
Okay.
Can you tell me... Do you know Sir Bernard, the rat-eye captain?
He's a grumpy bastard, but fair, I'd say.
What's Sir Hans' capon like?
Ah, that worthless dandy. Sir Hanush has to knock some sense into him, or I dread to think what will become of this place when he takes over.
What's the local lord like?
Sir Hanush? He treats his people well, but he's tough as an old oak. The way things are these days, I wouldn't wonder if he and his men started kicking some asses.
Excellent.
That's all. I hear you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
Well, I'll think it over.
How are my stats anyway? Looking. Lockpicking's only 7, pickpocketing's only 2, so... Nourishment wise, I could do with some food. The eggs are nearly ready. Oh, where's me my leather jerkin's about knackered. And my foot wraps. Do damage to repair with that kit, so I need the larger kit now, don't I? Is basically what he's telling me. Right, let's go and unload me. couple of tournament arrows. Got a few bits and bobs to sell still. Right. Let's look at the quest log then. So, keeping the peace. Bird in the hand, find the nightingales. Right, I'm going to turn that off. We're going to do the nightingales. Got a bit ringlet, steal Hanush's illuminated book. Right then, what time of day is it? It's nearly 3 o'clock. I think I'm going to call the stream to an end here, actually, for tonight. It is midnight now, here in the UK, so I am going to go to bed. So, yes, I hope this stream has worked a lot better than the one earlier. Let me just quickly check my reputations. Yeah, everybody's still happy with me, reasonably. Yeah, so there we go. I hope everyone's enjoyed watching tonight's stream. I hope you will consider leaving likes and comments on the video when you watch it back, when it's uploaded to the channel as a regular video on demand. If you're new to my channel and you've not watched my content before, please consider subscribing. You know, that would mean a great deal to me, and I hope to see you all again in my next stream. I will probably be continuing the Kingdom Come playthrough here on YouTube. I will be looking at doing other things over on my Twitch channel, which will then be ported to YouTube. But right now I'm just experimenting with different things, so I thought I'd try streaming on YouTube for a change. So anyway, good night from me.